We go. Test 1 2 3. Test 1 2 3. Oop, I'm getting a little pushback here. I think we're good to go. Let me just. There we go. Okay, sorry. Making sure everything was set up. Sometimes YouTube takes a hot minute here, but I think we are good. So, a lot to talk about here today, guys. A lot to talk about. Whether you guys want to talk about Bitcoin, Ethereum, the presidency type of stuff, a whole host of things happened. But let's start off with the basic stuff here. Loki's excited to say hi. He's wagging his tail very much. Loki. Oh, you got a little toy. Okay. Yeah? Oh, shit. Well. Yeah, so Loki has one of his favorite toys. I don't know what about this toy he likes so much, but it's basically just a ring chew toy, but he loves it. Yeah. Attack. Okay. There we go. But anyway, hope you guys are all having a good day. You guys got to see Loki for a second before he runs off to go into his playroom, but we're going to be talking about a whole host of stuff here today. It is technically Meme Coin Monday, so we are going to be looking at some meme coins here and just understanding how they've been operating, because not even operating, I would just say performing. They've been doing fairly well so far. So that's kind of the goal for today. Give a little bit of an update about what's going on with Bitcoin, some other news, because there's just so much news that broke this week and it was insane. If you guys heard about the Crowdstrike thing as well, we'll be talking about that. But generally, a lot of news going on here today. And hey, Striker, Villaret, happy to see both of you guys here. Hey, DJ Arab Money, big chick for Bitcoin, baby. Loki's having a good day here. He's been running around outside, and he gets to play with his toys. We just played, before I came downstairs, we were playing around the blankets. I like to do a little peekaboo thing with him. He goes freaking ballistic. You guys don't get to hear Loki bark hardly ever, I don't think. But he barks when he's excited and having a good time. Otherwise, he's just kind of whining and like, woo. You know, he does like weird noises to tell you what he's really looking for there. And hey, 88 Chromodome, happy to see my man. And D's nuts. Guess nothing stopping Bitcoin daily from go to that golden cross. We'll check it out here in a second. But yeah, Bitcoin has some momentum. As far as I'm concerned right now, here's my main concern with Bitcoin, okay? You guys already know we're heading up towards that large level of resistance. And the news event that we're kind of all building off of right now is that Trump speech coming in, I think Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I don't know what it is, when I'm in Bitcoin Nashville. So you may see Bitcoin build up until his speech, kind of like Dogecoin with Elon Musk, and then boom, it may just drop right after that. So I'm a little bit more concerned about that. So as we kind of pump up here, I really am just taking some scaling out. And then what I'm doing at the same time is just sticking to a lot of my day trades, because even if I scale out some, it's not going to be a lot, mostly because you guys know I've been dollar cost averaging for so long that I'm really just waiting for something of a very large move like that breakout. We'll talk about this in more details when I get the technical analysis on the screen, but that's one of my my worries right now. And then at the same time, the caveat to that, which can make this really fun, at the end of this month, we have FOMC meeting. Jerome Powell could come out and say, oh my God, interest rates, we should bring them down to 2 a year, 3 this year, 4 this year, something like that. And you could really see Bitcoin take off. And I mean, by mid-August, we could be well between $80,000 and $90,000. That's a big if at this point, so don't hold me to it. But we are on track to see Bitcoin going fairly well here over the next few weeks. So let's go over here and start talking about some of this news. The big one here is going to be Ethereum, of course. Ethereum ETFs approved by the SEC, bringing popular funds to second largest cryptocurrency. I think we've all been waiting for this for a while. This was held up for a long time before, I guess, Democrats realized that crypto people, crypto influencers like me, crypto community members like you guys, crypto business workers like the ones that work at, I don't know, Bitcoin mining fields, all that type of stuff, we all have votes. And that we kind of don't want to vote for somebody that's very anti-crypto. And because they switched that position a little bit there, that opened up the door for Ethereum ETFs to get approved. It has still been a very long process, but at least we're seeing some progress here, and trading could happen as early as Tuesday. And guess what? Today is Monday. That means we may be seeing this happen tomorrow, which could really give the market a boost. Or if we have another grayscale disaster, we may see them sell for a week or two before seeing Ethereum pump up to the moon here. So I'm cautiously optimistic as far as this is concerned, but I'm still holding rather than selling, and I'm still buying my longer term plays rather than selling anything right now. If you guys want to do more selling, again, day trading is definitely where it's at right now. It's definitely been a good time here. I've been scalping with my 50x, 100x leverage, waiting about half an hour to get in and out. It's been a perfect little trade here the last few days. Now, a couple things here. The U.S. regulators have given the final approval for the spot exchange-traded funds that hold Ethereum's Ether, giving Americans access to a second major cryptocurrency via the easy-to-trade vehicles. So just so you guys know here, same with this, packaging the Ethereum Ethernet ETF wrapper could make them more palatable to conventional investors. All this means is they get a little bit extra security. When you guys typically buy an ETF or a stock of any nature, you get insurance from it. Now, if it goes to zero, it goes to zero. You don't get any money from that. But typically, if you're an older gentleman or older woman who just doesn't really know much about tech, well, let's just say you're not even tech savvy, because I know a lot of old people in crypto right now. But let's say you're just not too tech savvy and you mess up getting your Bitcoin from wallet to wallet, you lose it. You don't get it back. And this makes it a little bit easier for those individuals to own some Bitcoin, make money off of it, while still benefiting the overall underlying product, which of course in these circumstances is Bitcoin and now Ethereum. So I think we're in a good spot right now as far as news and everything like that. We are going pretty wild. We'll be looking at the technicals here very soon, but things are generally working out pretty well for us right now. Now, as far as Crowdstrike, I was at the cigar lounge when this happened. I couldn't buy cigars. I was pretty ticked off. Luckily, I have my box of cigars, but yeah, it was brutal. For this one here, I don't want to talk too much about it here. It appears that this thing is still going down day after day after day. So if you guys are looking for something that may rebound over the next year or so, and you guys are looking for something of a longer term hold, you could start dollar cost averaging into this yourself. I am thinking about it, but I'm not entirely sure when I want to buy in. I might do a nibble tomorrow, and I might do a nibble this Friday while I'm at the Bitcoin Nashville conference, and maybe one more nibble next week and see how it's kind of going. But I think this is going to take a little bit of time to heal, but I don't think it's going to be anything too severe. It'll be severe, but not too severe, I guess. But it will be severe here. So keep an eye on this. I was looking at the chart today for Crowdstrike, and yeah, dude, it's down like 41 bucks or 13% just in one day. You can see just a few days ago it was at 387. Now it's at 304. Over the last few days, it's definitely lost a lot of value here, a lot of value. It'll recover, but you have to give it some time. Right now, it's just holding support from back here, and it looks like in June or something like that. But yeah, keep an eye on that. Now, it is Meme Coin Monday here, guys. I did want to just talk about some of these meme coins and exactly what's going on. This is going to be interesting here. So you guys will see the last 24 hours versus the last 30 days. These are some of the most volatile tokens that we have seen. Let me see if I can zoom into this one more. Nope, that'll be too much here. Okay. So these are the top tokens right now as far as, what I'm looking at to trade. Most of these tokens you can find on Blowfin. It's very hard to find any of these tokens on other exchanges that are inside the United States. So if you guys wanted to trade these tokens, I have a link down below for Blowfin. But that's really if you are looking to trade, you can trade Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana, some of that. But if you're really looking to get into those low market cap tokens, that's probably going to be the best bet for you guys if you're living in the United States. If you guys don't live in the United States, you guys probably have more options. But for those Americans out there, which I know a lot of you guys are, it's going to be your best bet. But check this out. What? Popcat, PP, or Pepe, I don't know how to pronounce that. Mog, Mew, Ponk. You guys know some of these, I'm sure, but they have been having some very good moves over the last 30 days. Look at this. What is up 300%? Popcat is up 197%. Pepe is up 177. Mog is up 152. Cat in a Dog's World, that's up 91%. Ponk is up 93%. So we're seeing a lot of good moves today. As far as last 24 hours, a lot of stuff is doing well. Mog is doing well. Cat in the New World is doing okay. Some stuff is coming down, but that's basically because they had a pretty big rip over the last few days, and now they're just cooling off a little bit. The last 30 days, also, we have a lot of meme coins coming out of favor. MAGA is down 42% over the last 30 days. Crash on B is down 64%. Beefy, I don't know how to pronounce that, Befe, down 61%. So this is something of a swing trade type of thing. There are going to be a lot of tokens that are still coming down here, as much as we want to focus on the big ones. But yeah, you do see a few that are still having some issues here, and don't be afraid to just sell and get out of them if you feel like, oh, they're not performing as good as some of the other tokens. Heck, even Pepe coin right here, not Pepe, just Pepe coin. It is down 8% for the last 30 days, although it is up 333% for the last month, year to date, excuse me. But yeah, keep an eye on some of this stuff. You're going to see some mixed results pretty soon here. Brett is up 14% last 24 hours, but it's also down 7% for the last 30 days here. Same with Milady. I'm really hoping Milady can come back. I have some money tied up in that one, and I'd like to see it make me a good penny, but I guess I'm waiting until like 2025 or something, so we'll see. Now, as far as Bitcoin is concerned, guys, we're still in a very weird position. As far as momentum, it all is still pointing down, but because of the news that kind of happened over the last week with Trump getting almost assassinated out there, Bitcoin kind of just soared. Now, what are we looking at here? You can see the order block clear as day. We're here. We're currently getting rejected from it, but that's just, a little bit of rejection. People are selling off. We now have to wait and see if we can pump up and break out above that 74,400 level mark again. And if we are able to do so and actually hold, which and by that I mean close above that level, specifically 72,359, that's where you guys are going to see Bitcoin really try to launch up towards the heavens and start aiming for about $104,000. It may not happen very quickly, but it should gradually get back up there, and I'm hoping that's going to be a catalyst that we need to really start selling off a large amount of our Bitcoin holdings, Ethereum holdings that we have been buying from the start of this, from the start of the bear market way back in the day. Back when we were buying, I bought my first Bitcoin of the bear market last cycle, I think at 26,000. Then I started buying more heavily around 22,000. I bought really heavily around 17,000. And now I'm looking for a reason to sell those Bitcoin, right? And I think if we are able to break out here, I think that's going to be a great opportunity to sell a lot of my Bitcoin off and then kind of soak in the money and then kind of wait for another bear market here eventually, whenever that does come. But this is going to be a scale out moment here. And then basically I'll be moving some master stop loss up for a lot of my Bitcoin here. And I may have that stop loss anywhere between 72,000 and 82,000 because I want to see if Bitcoin can break through this and potentially do something very crazy like going up to 180,000, something like that, which is always possible, not likely, but possible. We could see Bitcoin doing some really crazy moves here because you never know. We're only looking at one set of Fibonacci levels when we do this type of stuff. That one right there, resistance. There could be another one here that matters well after 104,000 and before 175 or something in the middle there. So kind of my idea of what I'm hoping for right now. But although the weekly chart is still kind of in a wonky spot, I think it's still okay to be doing a lot of day trading on the bullish side here. You see the daily right here. Everything is still fairly bullish. The stochastic is dying off a little bit, which means that you guys aren't going to be as gung-ho as you guys were over the last few days. Just my personal thoughts here. I'm not going to be as gung-ho, but I am waiting to see if Bitcoin can just chug back up here towards 70,309. I think once we start to hit that level of resistance, you are going to see a lot more people selling off, and that's where you might actually see us consolidate a little bit more here and possibly just end up coming back down here towards like 64,500 again. It remains to be seen though. On the shorter time frames, things are still generally going fine. Momentum has completely died out though, so I'm not really doing many longs at this point. If I'm doing a long, it's based off of the hour chart and a 5-minute chart, so I'm combining those to do a little bit of a momentum play. But there's not really much going on there because if you want to do those trades, to be honest, you have to have a large amount of capital with low leverage. That way the fees don't eat up your profit, which is kind of a pain here, right? So you see the 4-hour right now is still going on bullish. Momentum is dying off here, so I do think it's a little bit more of just kind of a wait and see approach. If we were to have some type of breakout during this, I'd feel much more bullish, but at this point I don't really have much excitement with Bitcoin over the next 10 to 12 hours, to be honest. 1 hour chart here, you can see we are dying back down a little bit. We have a nice level of support that we bounced off of way back over here on 66,700. So if you guys are looking to buy into Bitcoin right now, this may be an opportunity to buy over here, have a stop loss around 66,005, and then wait to see if you can have some type of bump. 15-minute chart, again, kind of the same as the hourly chart, just a little bit more candles, but you guys can see we're clearly coming down here. Early in the day, I actually did a short trade somewhere over here. It was a scalp. Yeah, I scalped from here to there, and then I was out. Imagine if I would have just kept on holding, but that's okay. I was scalping. There's a certain strategy for that, right? But yeah, so that's kind of the gist of what's going on in Bitcoin right now. Overall, we're still pretty bullish. It looks well on the daily chart. The weekly chart is going to feel like it's going to try to pull us back down eventually. I'm wondering to see how that's going to happen. But at least for now, Bitcoin's doing everything it needs to do to try to break out above 72,500 over the next couple weeks. And I think that's a good thing that we should be rejoicing over. Altcoins have responded very well to this, regardless if you guys are paying attention to the Ethereum news here, with their ETF. You're seeing Ethereum start to go back up, holding above the 20 moving average on the weekly charts. Solana also having a breakout here, which was absolutely insane. I got to see what's going to happen next. Typically, what I do in these circumstances is I already have a lot of Solana here because I've been loading up by these low points. But what do? This is a breakout, but the momentum really isn't on the side just yet. So what I'm doing here is I think I'm just going to treat this dip right here as a buying opportunity, and then watch to see if it continues to go higher here up to 245, 250 over the next month or through the rest of this summer here. So I like what I see with that breakout. It's confirmed breakout. Momentum isn't really there just yet on the weekly charts, so I'm a little bit more concerned. However, everything is working out pretty fine on the daily charts here. So if you guys want to do that change of character, it seems like it worked out very, very, very well for you guys. Although I'm saying you guys probably would have sold by now if it were me. But for those of you guys who are swing trading during this time, doing a little bit more fun stuff than I am, I would say, you still have some room to run here if you want to take that chance. Otherwise, you guys might even want to buy today or tomorrow and see if you can actually try to ride this sucker up. For me right now, I'm just going to wait for that confirmation for the weekly chart. Might take a little bit more time, but I think it's worth it here. All right. But everything else, Milady token had a nice little pop for a while ago. Way back over here in March, came crashing back down. Ever since we bottomed out in July, or early July, I guess you would say, we've had a really good rally. These meme coins can come down in a hurry. Things like ADA are down 5%, AMP, Ape token, Arbitrum. There are still tokens like Ape. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do with these tokens because they're just kind of dying slowly, but they have a large market cap, which means they can die for a while. So I'm curious to see how something like this holds off. But those things like Pepe, yeah, I'm still vibing with Pepe, Sheeb, Book of Meme. I'm still vibing with these ones right now, and I'm hoping they continue to do well. One last thing here, the dollar index. Let me go over here from the monthly chart over here to the daily. We did end up breaking down. We popped right back up for some reason. I don't know if this had something to do with the... Actually, don't know what actually caused this here. I have to look back into it. But you did see the dollar index pop back up right now. Generally, though, we are in a downtrend, and that's good news for Bitcoin. Let's see if that continues. Oil prices are coming back down after getting rejected earlier last week, a couple weeks ago. That's also good here for CPI coming down, energy prices coming down, rates coming down, all that good stuff here. So we're finally in a good spot. Finally. It's been a minute here, guys. It's definitely been a minute. But we can be patient. We kind of have to be these days, the way this market's kind of been yelling at us. And hey, Steve, happy to see my man. I'm doing pretty well. And hey, I'm happy to see you guys. Yeah, what do you call it? I've been chilling all day. I've been so tired over this weekend. I've been putting together scripts. So you guys know I'm starting my CNBC videos pretty soon. I'm also going to have my financial guru videos here pretty soon where I talk about different things like passive income or the top ETFs to buy, stuff like that. So I'm pretty excited to see how this goes. But big thing here, I'm probably going to do one video a week or something like that. I'll have to figure this out. But I got my editor on board. I'm going to start working with him after I get back from Bitcoin Nashville, all that stuff settled. But I've been working on a bunch of scripts, hoping everything kind of works out pretty well. I had a good little vacation rest on the weekend, which I desperately needed. And then I'm trying to figure out exactly what I need to do because you guys know I don't like technically reading a lot of scripts and kind of, I have ADHD because sometimes I kind of sound pizzazzy and whatnot. But something I can do here pretty soon is I'm thinking of cloning my voice using some of those voice AI softwares nowadays, and I'm going to see if that works. Or I might actually just have a fake AI voice for my videos, for a certain subsection of my videos, which I think will do fine. But I'm curious. I'm gonna run a test video with it eventually just to see how it performs. And if it performs well, I'll keep doing it. If not, I won't do it anymore. But priority right now is just gonna be me using my voice. But there's a voice on there that actually sounded really good. It's more of those. I'll just show it to you guys eventually when I do the video. But I want to see if that can help me put a little bit more content. And if I'm doing that, that means I have more time to work on other stuff, which means I can make more money, which means I can give more content to my editor, which does a whole bunch of more stuff for me, which I think would generally be pretty good, right? It's not even so much about the money, it's just growing the channel faster. I think that's the thing, growing the channel faster. Why is it red? What happened? We're basically cooling off of a really strong move here, right? Strong move, and at this point in time, we're hitting a level of resistance. That's all. We're just hitting a level of resistance. There's nothing crazy going on, nothing really bad happening. Typically, when you see Bitcoin lunge up like this and it has a really powerful move, after a couple weeks, it usually dies back down. Remember, guys, what have I been telling you guys? These moves typically only last for 7 to 10 days. Then they cool off a little bit. So if I were to show you guys this very fast, this one was kind of different, but you can see the move really started right here. Right here, we're at day 8 or 9. All right? These moves generally don't last the entire time. We had a dip back over here. We managed to bounce back up. We could still do that. Back over here, we had this big move pop up right here. This move only lasted about 6-7 days. That one didn't really last too much. This one right here, you could say that lasted right there. That's 7 days before it kind of died off for a little bit of time and had that one little pump. You know, so these moves don't usually last for too long. This move right here before it went sideways lasted about 8 days. They don't last too long. Then we start to consolidate. We find support levels. We hold these times. If you're really bullish on whatever you're buying during these times where the market's actually dipping, this is where you typically would buy. Now, what happened earlier, though, was yesterday, of course, was Sunday. Let me back up here very fast. There you go. And right there, Joe Biden decided that he was not going to run for re-election. He was going to drop out. I mean, I feel bad for the guy, mostly because he just got pushed out by the establishment. I think whether you guys are liberal or conservative, you know, whether you guys are Trump fans or Bernie Sanders fans, you really have a distaste for the kind of the rich elitist establishment that kind of governs both parties for the most part. Trump kind of overthrew that establishment and the whole world freaked out. Bernie Sanders almost took over the Democratic one and the world was freaking out even more. That being said, Joe Biden just got, like, I can imagine somebody just like, hey, give him some poppy, milk of the poppy from, like, you know, Game of Thrones. Get him all buzzed out because he's on COVID. Let's forge a signature here and let's get this thing all rolling. But as soon as that happened, what happened? You know, we plummeted down here. And that lasted for about, like, you know, half an hour, 45 minutes. But then, you know, the reason we decided to just soar back up here is a couple of reasons. Momentum was still on our side. And then after he decided to post that letter saying he's withdrawing his 2020, he's withdrawing from the 2024 campaign, he endorsed Kamala, who doesn't have a better chance of winning against Donald Trump, which just put everything back into equilibrium here. So you saw everybody buying back up. You saw the short sellers having to panic and cover. So there's almost like a mini short squeeze happening right here until the market kind of balanced back out. And then, you know, here we are after that chaotic moment where everybody was like, whoa, what the fuck? I think, you know, I'd been telling you guys, I think he is going to drop out, but I didn't think it was going to be in this shadowy way. Like, I thought he was just going to come to the podium and say, hey, everybody, my fellow Americans, I've decided that, you know, I'm not the best person to take on Donald Trump. I appreciate you. We've had an amazing legacy. You know, what you can imagine what he would say, right? But no, he had to do it, like, hidden away at home where nobody can see him. They said his staff at the White House got a 1 minute heads up that he was leaving the race. Like, this is the most wild stuff I've ever seen. So yeah, this whole system right now is just kind of wonky. Again, this instability is another reason why I love Bitcoin. Because if all this shit's happening behind the scenes, oh my God, that's gonna be crazy. But there's nothing inherently bad that happened with Bitcoin. All right, we're basically just hitting a level of resistance and we're dealing with it. We're gonna have to consolidate and we're gonna have to try to gear up to break out above that level of resistance right now. Hey, Steve, do I also stream on X? I do. Yes, I do. So, I forget what I stream on. So, I stream on YouTube, Twitch, X, Trovo, maybe Facebook sometimes, YouTube sometimes. Well, YouTube all the time. And I think there's something else there. But yeah, I do. Not many people watch it. The X algorithm, in my opinion, is very weird. It's not something that I typically like because it doesn't really push my content. Now, I think that's because I don't have a lot of followers, right? And because I don't have a lot of followers, I don't think it's going to be the best, it's going to be something that really benefits somebody like me. Remember, I only have 743 followers, right? I have a post out right now. It was from 25 minutes ago. This is the video that you guys are watching right now. It's not even loading on my screen, first of all. And then it only has 16 impressions. 16 impressions is absolutely horseshit. Now, that's just the way the X algorithm is geared. And I understand it. I'm not a large creator on there. But what I like about YouTube and other places is it allows me to grow. Right? By putting me out there so people can at least say, hey, I like him. Hey, I don't like him. And I don't think I get that type of test until I have a large enough audience on Twitter. So what I'm doing is every other day, I think what I'm going to be doing is doing some threads. These are going to be simple AI threads where like this, where I have, there you go. Thread. Here's why you should invest in Bitcoin. Central banks are failing at the job. I do these threads here, and you see how they get 30 impressions, 26, 40, 6th. That's all Twitter is going to give me for buying that damn blue check mark. It hasn't done shit for me, really, as far as, more impressions of that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to blitz Twitter or X with the AI mentality and just start posting a lot of AI threads. And I'm going to see if that gears up more followers and stuff, because just by doing this one thread, I did see a lot more traffic and followers and stuff. So I'm hoping that if I just do that, it'll work out. But I am not seeing any progress as far as I'm not seeing any progress as far as X promoting my content, which is a shame. However, this is one of those things that might actually be making Ethereum go down today. Generally, it's on a big move because, it's timed with resistance. But you see a Grayscale Ethereum Trust sends $1.01 billion worth of Ethereum to Coinbase Prime. And so you can see all that money being moved over there right now. 12 minutes ago. A lot of stuff moving over. I'm not totally concerned about this at this point in time. But just like before, you're probably going to see a little bit of selling off here because Grayscale has that really expensive fee. Let me search for the fee structure again. Ethereum ETF fees. I know it's in here somewhere. There we go. All right, so don't focus too much on all this stuff, but you can see the names of the firms right here. So you have Grayscale, Franklin, Vanek, Bitwise, Fidelity, 21, iShares, Invesco, and Grayscale. You see how all the starting fees are really low? 0.12, 0.25, right? And then boom, Grayscale, 2.5%. I don't know why they think they deserve this premium. I really don't. The market is going to decide a lot of this stuff. Of course, you have a lot of confidence if you can put that up there. But, for the average person out there, I don't think they really need the Grayscale. I think they can get the Invesco Galaxy or the iShares. I think the iShares is probably one of the best ones out there. Those are going to be good ones. And they have the starting fee, the waiver fee. So after that, it builds back up. Waiver length, so 6 months until January 31st of next year. 1 year, 6 months until 12/31/24. 12 months, right? And then, so you do see some stuff happening here. But yeah, that's pretty crazy right there. We'll see if they change it. I would not be surprised if they changed it. I would not be surprised at all because they have to be competitive. And if they're choosing not to be competitive, that is a weird thing to be doing in this type of market here. With China creating an inverse ETF for Bitcoin, how will that affect the price? I don't expect it to affect the price all too much unless they're trying to hold the asset. But I don't know if they're trying to hold the asset, that's generally a good thing. But I haven't heard too much about inverse ETFs affecting Bitcoin's price action. Maybe what that does is instead of having people short Bitcoin on the open markets and exchanges, they just have to buy that instead for extra safety. I don't know. China's financial system is kind of fucked up right now, so I think they're kind of just trying to get some type of money in there, some type of money. And hey, Gambit, happy to see me, man. Yeah, streaming to NX is definitely a good, real way to get more engagement. Hey, dude, I wish I was seeing some good results from it. Yeah, definitely gonna do the AI engagement right there. And your PFP could actually have something to do with it as well. Follow just because they're people. Oh, what do you call it? I'll have to spruce it up a little bit here. I haven't really worked on my Twitter account in a long time. I think I just put a couple AI photos up there a while ago, and I'll see. I know my picture right now is good as far as my facial picture, but I'll get something else there. I don't want to have a pixelated head on X. It'd be killing my soul. There's too many of those guys already. Maybe what I can do here very fast is, let me see. Let's go over here to ChatGPT. Make an awesome background using Dolly and have it be about crypto and tech. Lots of colors. Highly engaging. Now, I didn't type all that correctly, but you get the point. And I'll see if I can update that photo there. That might actually be something there too. Why wouldn't it pop before the debut? Well, remember last time and the ETFs went live, Bitcoin went down for a while. There was this kind of false announcement, and there was a lot of drama around that one. But you saw Bitcoin come down after that, and then it moved up. And also in the same way, we actually saw Bitcoin pop up going into it too. So again, Ethereum's popped going into this news. It's popped. It's been going up just like Bitcoin. But just like Bitcoin back over here after the Bitcoin ETF news, we popped into it. We came down right after the announcement, and then we really ride off. So, I think people might be looking at some similarities like that. But again, Ethereum and Bitcoin, they've popped. They've done a lot of work over the last few days. It doesn't look like it, but if you go from the lows over here to where we are now, not even the high, just where we are now, that's like 26% in like 17 days. That is an astonishing recovery from Bitcoin. We found some support. Donald Trump getting shot did a lot of work for us, honestly. But right now, you're seeing Ethereum came back up, did a lot of work, and it's just getting rejected off of an order block here, and it's tapping on that 50-day moving average as a level of support. But yeah, I'm not overly concerned with this. But if you're day trading or you're swing trading, you might be hitting a stop loss maybe sometime this week if you're not careful. And that's okay. A lot of people are making money on this run up. It might be okay to take one loss during this time. All right. There we go. That's what it kind of gave me here. Let's download this. I think it'll be fine. Edit profile. Ooh. This is always the hardest part. Do you go for the lower part with the city or the higher part with more designs? I'm kind of vibing with the city down here because all the cool lights and stuff. So I'm going to go right there. And I think that'll get the job done. Reminds me of that Hey Arnold vibe, right? So there we go. I think that'll work out. We'll see if it does. I'll come back to it a little bit later. NAC AVAX has been interesting. Oh, I wonder what's been going on with it. I held on to a bit of GS of both. GS is doing a baby Bitcoin Ethereum new ETF. Oh, whoa. That is interesting right there. I don't know. What do you call it? There's been a lot of stuff going on lately, but I'm happy that at least the crypto markets, we're vibing right now. We're vibing. You guys know the past few weeks when everything was kind of heading sideways here. Time frame. You guys know this got boring in a heartbeat. Now this pump is giving us some energy. We'll see how long it lasts. We'll have to wait and see. Well, yeah. I'm a little bit more concerned running up into the Trump speech that we may go up or even sideways. But once Trump's speech, we're gonna hit that pinnacle of like, oh, excitement, euphoria, and then boom, we kind of die off a little bit. I think it'll be a short term drop because again, we have the FOMC meeting coming up. Exactly what day? And we have it July 30th to the 31st. That means July 31st is going to be the day where they come out, do the speech, the press conference, all that type of stuff. So, and that is upcoming, and that's next week. That's next Wednesday. So next Wednesday is going to come along. You guys are going to be all happy. Jerome Powell's going to come out and be like, hey, everybody, I made some mistakes. I'm sorry. Let's start cutting rates. And then boom, we'll be off to the races. Now, I don't know if that's going to happen, but that's what I hope is going to happen here. And again, but I don't have premium anymore. I tried it. I just didn't use Grok all too much. I just typically stuck with ChatGPT because I use ChatGPT mostly for my scripts for YouTube videos now. But yeah, maybe I'll try it a little bit more. But I don't have the premium. I just have there's like a plus. And there's like a premium thing. I don't see the value in the plus here. Let me see. Let me go over here to Twitter again. Hold on a second. I have to make this full screen so I can read everything. Profile or settings. Isn't there like a button that usually this says right there premium? Jesus. Oh, okay. So I got premium and then there's premium plus. Is Grok available for regular premium people? Give me the latest on this cryptocurrency whale makes splash. Okay, so I get it. Oh, okay, so I'll pull up tweets of it. Okay. Yeah, so I'll have to look more into that one. Theme. Interesting. Oh, okay, so that should be fine. Media Studio, this opens up this right here. Analytics. Account home. Oh, there we go. Okay. My impressions are down quite a bit. My engagement's up from that AI post. So 35 new followers. So yeah, so I'm gonna. It's a very weird analytics here, but you guys can see it better there. I think what I'm just gonna do is I'm just gonna use AI. If it doesn't if nobody likes my regular post, which is fine, fine. I'm just gonna use AI to rant about stuff, and I think ChatGPT can rant enough. And maybe I'll try Grok to make a thread for me to see how it actually performs. Let me try that very fast with you guys. Make a long X thread about why people should invest in Ethereum. Let's see what happens here. I don't like the cat. I don't know. Seems too lucky go happy. Okay, so no emojis. Don't talk so casually. Oh, I'm not spelling casually right. Jesus, my head is bad. All right, and then make it exciting. No. Let me just. There they go. Let's just call that. Oh, so it doesn't continue on that. So yeah, see, it's a work in progress type of stuff. It's a work in progress. No, make the thread with those changes. Let's see. See, it's. Oh wait, there's a fun mode here. Okay. Regular mode. Okay. I'm gonna retype this in here. Okay. just all in one, no emojis, and make it a serious convo and not so fun. I'm just trying to figure out if it's actually going to do that. Oh, I didn't spell serious right. That's okay. Let's see how this works out. Okay, so you did it before, but when I gave it the extra stipulate, like the extra things, it said no, basically. Just, all right, no emojis in the thread, please. All right. Let's see how this works out. No, okay, all right. Let me do this again. Can I refresh this? No, okay. Let me just give it the base thing I said before. Remember, guys, I have ADHD. This is pissing me off beyond belief. So, my brain's, I'm tweaking, guys. I'm tweaking. There we go. Okay, there we go. I'm restarting the conversation. This might wait me. Okay. All right. No emojis, please, and make it very serious by talking about potential gains in the markets from investing. There we go. Here we go. Oh no. It didn't have the same hook as before. Ethereum is decentralized. Yeah. Should have had the first one. It's a work in progress. I'll give it some time. But I'm hoping it does well. How did we pump if you're not even in the 80s and Ethereum isn't in the 4,000s? Let's see, you must be new to crypto. I'm an OG, and before Wall Street got involved, we really pumped up for months to go straight. Maybe like 2 days of red. You kind of have to adapt your terminology to what's been going on, though. Like this is not like any other market we've experienced here. Those days are potentially just over here. The closest thing you're going to see to the 2021 market, to the 2017, 2018 markets, is probably going to be some type of altcoin season happening this year. But Bitcoin's not just going straight up anymore. I don't see how that happens. All we've been doing is going up, lunging, just going sideways for a few months, going up, sideways for a few months, going up, and now we're going sideways for a few months. I've been here for a hot minute, dude. It's different. You're going to have to just accept that. When we're pumping, all pumping means is you're going up. It doesn't mean something like, something crazy and parabolic, that's going to go into the moon or something like that. I try not to be as flamboyant as a lot of other creators out there. It has its drawbacks for sure, as you guys know, but I don't know. I don't think you can expect a really crazy returns in a short amount of time right now. I just don't think that's possible. Maybe once we start getting rate cuts be a definite thing coming in around September, maybe even August leading up to that. Perhaps we could see some type of larger moves that could really get Bitcoin pumping. But we've only really had, I think, like 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 really good events this cycle. We really haven't had many of them. Now, that was 1. That was 2. That was 3. 4. You might call that one 5 or something, but we really haven't had many. And, we had this really nice one, but what happened? We had a banking crisis right there. Then we kind of bounced off of the 200. But that banking crisis kind of came out of nowhere with the high interest rates. We had a breakout right there. But, this move right here from this breakout, what was that? About 14, 15%? This one was much more substantial. We had a rally up there as well. This isn't the cycle for that type of stuff, to be honest. I would have thought so coming out of the 2022, but this whole thing has been something completely different because we've had those high interest rates. I'm hoping that we can have something like that again, but I don't know. You know, I remember trading Dogecoin with you guys. I remember selling at 50 cents and being happy, then watching it continue to go higher as I sold like another 10%, 10%. It's just not that type of market, man. Just takes some time to hone in, but emojis and hashtags are what gain most engagement per se. Oh, well then maybe I'll use them. I'm just not used to the Twitter game, guys. I'll use it though. I'll use it. But maybe I'll just have ChatGPT do the emotions, and maybe that'll be the thing. Yeah. And hey, beware. I just opened wait. Simple. Months to years. Profit is profit. Yeah. There's a lot of profit to be waiting for a lot of people that hold this type of stuff, but I do miss the good old days in 2021 where we were streaming and everything was going up, straight up to the moon. Everything was really nice, and then boom. I don't know. This news cycle is hitting like a brick wall. It's definitely a lot more slower, and you're seeing the euphoria isn't there like it was before, because all of that good emotion, all that happiness was really condensed into a few months. Where now we kind of have like, ooh, this is really great. Oh yeah, it's like going to the spa. But then you go back to live your life for a couple months. Then you come back to the spa. Oh yeah, this is great. Get me my massage. You don't get that anymore. You know, or you don't get the euphoric, mentality anymore. Like I don't know if I can do this. I always forget this place. Like here's Jordan Cameron's channel. He's a good guy. He's lost 100 subscribers in the last 30 days. Damn, that's crazy. So this guy, it doesn't go back in time far enough now. Well, you could see how back in 2021, no, this dude has been actually pretty darn stable. He took off a lot of videos, it looks like, in September of 2021. Does it go back further than this? That's the question. No, it doesn't. Oh, man. I wish I could have that. So I've showed you guys this before, but basically you guys know that channels have their ups and downs. Well, if you look at most crypto people, you see how he's like gaining 4,000 subscribers a month back over here in 2021. And Bitcoin's going good, everything's well, but he's only gained like 200 subscribers right now, 100 subscribers right now, right? And he gets more views on his streams than I do. But because the market's not the same thing, it's a very different process. Now, let's look at somebody like Ben Armstrong Crypto. I don't know if he has his username back again. Nope, user's not found. Well, let's go to the BitBoy channel here since he's new. So this is a newer channel. But you see right now, BitBoy subscribers. I think this is his official channel here. I forget. Yeah, this is a new channel. Okay, yeah. Even him, he only has 1,000 subscribers for the last 30 days. And Bitcoin is at what? $67,000, $68,000. This whole cycle has been very, very different. Now he's getting like 45,000 views for the day, 26, something like that, more than me. But you can see for him, his subscribers are a little bit different because he's BitBoy. But yeah, look at this month of June. He was making 7,000, 8,000, 6,000, 4,000, 10,000. July, see right here, just plummeted. And that's going to be the same for a lot of people. Now, let me show you guys mine. Mine's going to be a little bit different because I do a lot of stuff here. But I only got 1.4 thousand subscribers the last 30 days. Down 16%. My overall views are down 5.4%. You guys can see all my views and whatnot. Subscriber growth, all that type of stuff. My subscribers have somehow been going up. But you see how they're plateauing? They're like, uh-oh, coming down right now. That's why I'm changing in my content, though. I am very open to changing stuff up as I feel free to do so. But yeah, you can see there's a completely just like different vibe. That 1 month in March where everything was going high, you saw that spike right there. Over here, this is March of 2023. Was something happening in March of 2023? No, nothing crazy was happening in March of 2023. That's why I put out that Smart Money Concepts tutorial. I was going crazy with tutorial videos back then. But you guys get the point. Right now, you're starting to see that plateau off a little bit. And that's okay. You know, it's not going to be like just going up at a straight up line. But there's also people like Crypto Wendy who's doing really well right now. Wendy. I didn't spell crypto right, but that's okay. Get out of there, Ed. Get out of there. She has 1,000 subscribers. Oh, geez, hers dropped off hot farther than mine. No, hers is doing great, yeah. Yeah, month of June, she got 10,000. That thing wasn't right. Yeah, so I knew she was doing hot. Yeah, you can see spiking right up here for Crypto Wendy. She's doing some really good things here. Also because she has that TV show. What's it called? Whale Wars? No. Crypto Whale. You know what I'm talking about, where they do like a knockoff Shark Tank show. But yeah, and you can see back in 2021, she was killing it out there, killing it. And now she's starting to spike back up again here. So this whole cycle has been very weird for everybody involved, and I like being able to see the data behind it because you guys can just easily tell like something's off with this. It just something feels weird. We'll see how this all works out, but yeah, it's definitely been an interesting experience. ViewStats is basically the newer and better social blade. I haven't done my research on ViewStats yet. Is that Mr. Beast's new thing? Let's go over to BitBoy. They don't know who BitBoy is? Oh, BitBoy Crypto. Not Bio Boy. BitBoy Crypto. There we go. Some subs. How many? Yeah, this is BitBoys, yeah. So it doesn't really have much. Oh yeah, but it shows his videos. Oh, dude, this guy's posting 2 videos a day. Holy crap, look at this. Thank you. I'm gonna give it a little golden star so I can see what's going on here later on. But yeah. Views change. Yeah, interesting. And I can click on this and be like, hey, can I not click on it? Oh. But yeah. But it's crazy. He's putting out 3 videos a day for the last month, and all he has is 1,000 subscribers to show for that. That's insane, right? And that kind of shows you the state of cryptocurrency right now. We're kind of in a weird stagnation moment here. Videos, right? 9,000, 1,000, 7,000, 3,000. He's posting a lot of shit right here. This must be like costing him a lot of money. So I'm wondering if, well, no, he can be getting paid. He might be getting offers. Like, you know how you can promote a coin? He might just be getting paid offers. That could really keep a channel going for a while. To me, projections, he'll hit. No. These projections are usually really off. But like I said, I wouldn't hit 100,000 until like 2025. So, like the end of 2025. So they can be very off here, but at least there's something going on here. Actually, what are my projections here? It's weird that it is not even found. Okay, well let's at Michael Whitman. No, okay, I'm not famous enough to be on here then. Michael Whitman. Oh, there I am. Okay, I can't search for myself. Okay, whatever. Now you can see that, right? How do you get over here? Monthly views, monthly subs. Wasn't there just a button that we saw here? Oh, projections. Haha. Subscribers. Right? So by September, I should have 107,000. Hopefully I can beat that. November, 109,000. So it's really slow. Then it kind of peaks up. This is why I'm getting ready to do all this video stuff, because I'm hoping it'll just go whoosh sometime this summer here. We'll see. But I can compare mine to somebody like a Jordan Cameron. There we go. All right. And you kind of see how you might do better or worse and stuff like that. But it says I have 214. That's like by the end of this thing. This is by like a year from now or something. That's 2 years from now. So views, I don't know. It's kind of interesting to kind of just see how this works out, but you get the point I'm trying to make. This whole cycle has just been absolutely wild. I just honestly, it's been such a shit show as far as having that intensity. That being said, there's still plenty of money to be made, so it's still good to me. What I actually like about this is, you know, I've done trades with you guys. Day trading still working out fine. Swing trading, while not as much fun, is still pretty good. And then the long-term trades we're doing are still taking longer, but they're still making you good money if you just manage to hold here. So, you know, it's good. I'm happy with the results. But, you know, depending on what you are right now, you're going to see a bunch of different things. Like Tame the Arc is another big creator here. Tame the Arc. Right? Oh. I don't know why, but I thought he got a lot more views than I did. Because he also runs a stream too. Huh. Alright, well, whatever. I gotta check out. You guys know I know a lot of people in this space, but yeah, sometimes I just don't check out their channels as much as I probably should. View stats also has the extension. Oh, that'd be nice too. Yeah, I gotta get more into this type of stuff. Normally, I'm just focusing on my own stuff. The most I do is I watch other people's content that I want to copy. But when sorry, I'm just rolling back my chair a little bit, but I'm not trying to hurt Loki by rolling over his little tail. One of the things that I've noticed, guys, from watching other people's content, it's not content that I can really do, to be honest. I don't have that fake excitement that really lures people in. And I think that's why I'm going more of the financial guru style of content and then the CNBC style of content. So what you're going to see over the next few weeks here as I start putting out more content is going to be CNBC style content. I'm only going to try to put out one video a week. I'm just going to see how that works out first. And as I get some feedback, I'll do more, because I can't put out video every day because the YouTube algorithm will not promote it. I've tried it before. One video a week. I'll see how it goes. And then what I'm going to be doing here is ramping things up eventually and doing a lot of the talking head videos where I share with you guys the top 5 ETFs that give monthly dividends. Something like that. And then I can have the editor do all the stuff that keeps people engaged. One of the things about my videos that I need to work on is when I go over here to my content. Okay, it's loading for quite a bit longer than I thought. There we go. Okay, maybe I can't open up YouTube. Maybe I have too many tabs open and it's just not handling it. Okay, let's freeze here for a second. Delete that tab, delete that tab. 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 All right. Let's go over here very fast. Now, you guys know this is one of my most popular videos. This is a smart money concept video, right? Now, my goal here for most of my content is, you see this graph right here, this chart? This is when people stop watching the video. My goal is to get this thing to be as flat as possible. So it just goes flat. And that's typically how you get a video to go viral. I have trouble with that because my content is not too engaging. However, I did do BitBoy. I had this video done a while ago. This was a concept video. And you see how flat that is? Now, it's more difficult to do this on a shorter time frame here, but you can see how it just kind of flattens out for a minute and just going down very slowly. These type of videos are what I'm going to be doing in the future. Well, that's the goal, right? So when I think about this here, in the high stakes world, let me do this right here. Let me zoom back out a little bit more here. There we go. Let's get out of there. So when I check this out, this is a video that I did myself. You guys can hear the desktop audio now, but this is basically the new style that you guys are going to be looking at. It's not going to be the same dramatic style, but the animations, things happening, looking at different charts and data, this is all going to be part of the new types of videos I'm putting out here. So let's just listen to this for a second. In the high-stakes world of cryptocurrency, where fortunes are made and lost in the blink of an eye. You see how there's stuff going on here? Armstrong, I don't have to. I'll turn on the volume just a little bit. But you can see there's a video of him, stuff that keeps you engaging. This is going to be some of the stuff that we're going to be working on here, and it seems to perform better. Remember, most of my videos get like maybe 500 to 1,000 views, maybe even as low as 300 sometimes. This video got like 4.3 thousand views and a lot of subscribers from it, so I think this is the place I need to go, because this is what YouTube is telling me I need to start doing some stuff. And hey, Trev, happy to see you, my man. That's why we're all so frustrated. Oh, JB, Jimmy, JJ, I totally get you there, man. I totally get you. But you guys can see, you know, there's some stuff. So I think this is probably the best style I'm going to do. I'm going to be paying an editor to work for me. It's not necessarily cheap, but I think it'll be worth it. I think it'll be worth it, yeah. So I definitely want to put out some A-list content for you guys. I'm hoping that will do well. Yeah, I think it'll do well. At worst, I lose some money, and I'll just have to trade a little bit more to get it back. So we'll see. But again, all I really need is one video to pop off, and that one video pays for like another 5, 6, 7 videos. And it kind of just keeps it going and going, if that makes sense. So I don't mind putting up some of my own money right now into the channel to really get it kickstarted here. But I'm just definitely not used to this new style of content that I have to make. So that's why I'm relying on this editor that really knows what he's doing to keep it all going. Because people really got engaged with this video. Some people hated me for posting this. Some people love me for posting this. That's okay. I'm going to just be happy with that, right? But yeah, you can definitely see there was a lot of craziness going on. And I think people enjoy that. Now, this is going to be only like 10% of my content. Most of it's going to be the CNBC style videos, like you guys will see. CNBC. Oh, there was one right there. Right? Like this. See this? Little storytelling and stuff like that. Plants. Right? My videos are going to be 8 to 10 minutes long. They're not going to be too long right here, but I think this will be another style that I can do. The video that I'm going to be giving out to you guys, I think starting off next week sometime, it's going to be comparing Kamala Harris's economic policies to Trump's economic policies, taking advantage of all this political traffic on YouTube, and really getting the internet to watch a video about like who's going to be better for the economy, Trump or Harris. And I think people are going to get very excited about this because they're going to argue about who they support and stuff, and I'm hoping that drives more views. So we'll see how it turns out. I'm pretty excited about that one. I already have the script ready and done, and things should be working out pretty well after that. And hey, JJ, the conference starts on Thursday, but people are getting there a little bit early from what I understand. But the conference officially starts on Thursday, and I think it rolls on into about Saturday. Is that when it is? Oh, Nashville. Oh, they actually finished. Oh, yeah. I love how they have crazy pictures of politicians. The 25th to the 27th. That is going to be this Thursday to this Friday. When do I leave to come back here? That's the question. Expedia. So I don't leave until Sunday night. So I get to have the whole day of Sunday to kind of chill in, relax, do a late checkout type of shit. And I think I'll be pretty happy with that one. But yeah, so I don't get there until Thursday. I'm leaving Wednesday night. I arrive Thursday morning. But basically, I'm going to have to go to my hotel. Check-in doesn't start until like 3 o'clock. And I'll be like, hey, you know, what's going on here? But I think what I might do is, honestly, I might just get a hotel at like a Motel 6 or some shit. I may have enough Marriott reward points to get a free room or something. And just chill in there to get changed and stuff. And then relax until a room opens up, because it's like 11 o'clock gap or whatever. But I'm going to check in my hotel first to see if I can just add another night to it, and then just have me staying there another night, because I don't think it's going to be an expensive hotel. Let me see how much this is. I got something a little bit more secluded because I didn't want to have to deal with a bunch of people. Blue, green. Yeah, there we go. I don't know. It looked kind of chill because it was like an old building. I don't know if you guys can see this very fast. Oh, that's such a tiny photo. It's like those old. It's those old buildings. I know you guys can't see shit because the way my computer is signed up. There you go. There you go. Right there. It's these old style buildings. I've been kind of fancying these lately. I don't know why, but excuse me. I've always found them to be kind of fun places to stay. So this place, it's a 15-story, 88 room. So it doesn't even have a lot of rooms in it. Is that right there, right? Not that big. But I'm thinking, how do you... Club resort. How do I information gallery, resorts, deals, ownership. There we go. Maybe the map. Tennessee, Nashville, there we go. I don't know how to I went through Expedia for this one. Yeah, I'll figure it out. I thought there would be a place to say, hey, book a room or something. There's no book a room section here unless my brain is like just off about us, Cityscape collection? Nah, fuck it. I'll give him a call. I'll give him a fucking call. But yeah, it starts on the 25th. That just hurt my head trying to figure that out. Hey, Gambit, I make good money and I still hate paying for fucking vidIQ. Okay, I don't see it as being worth it. I know people that have worked for vidIQ personally that are now in the crypto space because they do a lot of the background website work and all that. They're like, it's not really worth it. So yeah, vidIQ. I appreciate what it's trying to do. There's a feature I like in it called competitors. We can kind of see how other channels your size are doing. I'm outperforming a lot of them, which is kind of nice to see because so many crypto people they die off as the market goes on. If they can't keep their audience kind of juiced up, it doesn't work out very well for them, right? So yeah, so that's the only thing I really like about vidIQ. Anyway, Waldo, you doing some scalping? What do you call it? This scalping? This scalping is definitely kind of a crazy thing over the last 24 hours. Specifically about the announcement. I got stopped out of a trade, then I hopped right back in here and made some good money right until it rode the wave. Freaking wild. Right now, you got to be very, very careful about what you're looking to get into at this point. And hey, JJ, the hotel is fire. What do you call? Or the hotel was on fire, but yeah, I'm excited. I like those old school types of things, but I don't know. I like those old school style of hotels, but I just don't know how the hell. There you go. Oh, okay, fuck's sake. Hold on a second here, guys. Alright, book a room. Google may be able to help me out here. Oh, reserve now, pay later. How nice is that? I had to pay up everything up front. No, I might just have to go through Expedia because I'm not seeing a booking thing. I'm not seeing a booking thing right now. I see a vacation in, but there's nothing that says book on this page. Which means they might not have a booking thing. They might all have to go right through. You might have to go through Expedia or something like that. Right? So let me go over here very fast. How much? Oh, it's unavailable? No, this is from August. Okay, there we go. If I were to get up there Wednesday, so that's basically how it'd have to go, right? Yeah, 24th to the 25th. Oh, it's unavailable. It's booked out. All right, well, that's unpleasant. Well, let's go over here to the maps. What else can we find? All right, there's Nashville. So the event is right here. Right here, I think. It's right there. Music Hall of Fame. Public Library. Broadway, yeah. So the event, I think, is right here. In this convention center. I'm not paying $581 for the Omni. Holy fuck, it's just a fucking hotel. There's this one over here that's $99. Black Swan Sober Nashville. What is that? It says 9.0 out of 10. Upscale guest house, a short walk to Bridgestone area. Oh, that's kind of chill. Oh, but there's a bunch of hidden fucking fees in here. $99. Basic apartment, 1 bedroom. Reserve. We're sold out. Let's see. Yeah, somehow that $99 went to $291 in one night. Pieces of shit. They try to scam me every fucking time. I don't even know. For like 5 hours of my time, I'm not paying $400. 184. I could do that. Oh, see, that's $327 total. Okay, fuck that. I'm just gonna go to my hotel, be like, hey, I'm gonna pay for early check-in if you have it. I don't care, and I'll see if they grace me. Otherwise, I can just hold my bags. Hotels hold your bags, which is pretty nice of them. Oh, we may have a little bit more of a rally coming here for Bitcoin, so keep an eye on this. 30-minute chart is still bearish. It's a little bit more of a mixed bag right now, to be honest. So I probably wouldn't do that trade. But if you guys are looking for an abrupt breakout, it's right there. Messing with Bonk. There was a lot of good shorting happening on Bonk today. Just asking, I use it on my hip hop news channel and it helps me get monetized and increase subs. If it works for you, it works for you. My content is more around streaming, so it's a whole different type of genre of stuff. But I do think if you make the type of content that it can kind of recommend, I think it can help out a lot. Like right now, I'm moving into this new content. I think this new content I'm doing can be very much benefited from the vidIQ and stuff like that. But for what I do right now, it's not really the largest help. That's okay. But yeah, I think vidIQ, TubeBuddy, they're worth trying out. I think the leader was TubeBuddy back in the day, but I think vidIQ just has a better UI right now. It feels kind of nice when you're kind of on the website. It goes a lot further than TubeBuddy these days. And hey, Adam, I'm doing well, my man. 1, 2, 3, 1 is for one night is crazy. Oh, yeah. This is for Bitcoin. I bought my ticket a long time ago because I don't care for that shit. My stuff, for me to go over there, first class flight, that hotel and stuff like that, it cost me about $1,700 out of pocket. Not really a lot when you consider like it's a first class flight. Plus, it's like Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, 3 nights there. It's decent. It's more than I probably would normally spend going out somewhere. Like in Vegas, god damn, you can get some really cheap places. But I don't know. I kind of dislike that spot too. It wasn't the cheapest spot you could get. I'm pretty sure if I went over to Expedia actually and did look at another place, let me see. Even buying this late now, there may be a caveat because all the fucking stuff with the Crowdstrike thing going on. I don't know if I could actually get a ticket somewhere because there could be backups. Yeah, we are experiencing high call volume and long wait times due to a third-party global IT outage. So yeah, there could be some shit going on right now with Expedia. So let's see what happens here. So let's say I wanted to leave Thursday and get back on Sunday like I am planning to. All right. I want to leave first class. It's going to be one traveler. Leaving from Seattle. Going to Nashville. God, why am I coughing all of a sudden? All right, 2,192. That is kind of pricey, but let's kind of see what we have here. So this is if you want to be close to the property, though, right? Like, you can pay $2,500, $2,300, $2,100. If you want to be close to the property, you can do that. There are some nice places over here. Hyatt Place, you know. I'm over here. I'm chilling over here. This is where I got mine. Because apparently my grandparents and a bunch of friends were like, hey, you got to go walk around this neighborhood. There's a lot of cool little stuff here. So, especially this Bourbon Street Blues and Boogie Bar. I kind of want to go to that one. Broadway Street's right here. So if I want to, I can walk like 2 blocks and I'm there. Or 3 blocks and I'm there. But yeah, so this is kind of where all the hullabaloo happens. But I think if you go outside the city a little bit, you can get a little bit of a cheaper price. Not really. Over here in 1587, Candlewood Suites. Damn, even out here, it's all 1,800. Gaylord Opryland Resort and Convention Center. I don't know what this is, but I'm looking at the picture very fast, and that's kind of crazy. Look at that. Wow. Ah. Ooh. Ah. Whoa. Interesting. So yeah, some stuff you could do, I guess. I guess what you have to do is put a filter on. I think you can put you can put price filters. I don't want to spend more than $1,200 for first class flight and everything. What can I get? What can I get? It didn't filter anything out. It still says 1,600. I know I put $1,200 for the price. Done. Oh, it says no matches on the bottom. I didn't read that. Okay. $1,500. There we go. $1,500. There we go. So I can go out here a little bit, out here a little bit, but I feel like I'd be paying for that in Ubers. You know, I'd be paying for that in Ubers. Go to La Quinta Inn out here, and they have a Bellevue too. That's interesting. But yeah, so there's options, I guess you would say. But I like being downtown. You guys saw that neighborhood where that one place was at. It was freaking awesome. Where's that? Let me go back over here very fast. Can I find it very fast? Oh, there it is. Copy. Was supposed to go to Portland to see your sister on Saturday. Spirit just canceled my flight at 10 p.m. the night before. I was pissed. Oh, that sucks. Yeah. What do you call it? I know over here I was at the train station because I get my hair cut across the train station. And mass people on board those trains right now. Everybody's just booking it down the West Coast on trains. It's so weird because nobody's used to seeing a lot of people go on trains. Like, trains are busy, but they're never just like completely busy out here. Because people want to drive, they want to fly, it's a little bit easier. Heck, to get across the mountains, I didn't drive. I took a half an hour plane ride out there. Let me see. See, so this is what it looks like when you go to the door. Blue Green Vacations, downtown Nashville. So it's close to some stuff, I guess. I don't know. It looks like there's a lot of history here. There's a coffee machine. Cool. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. There's a water park over here, too. This isn't related to it at all, but you get the point. So, yeah. So, we'll see. And hey, Peter, in my opinion, Bitcoin is still in consolidation range, 55 to 73. Wall Street is buying it all up. When they start to sell into the retailers on the positive news, the bull runner will continue. Yeah, right now, I think we're definitely in that consolidation range. I have to agree with you there. I'm basically just waiting for the breakout. Once that breakout happens, I'm going to be going gung-ho on swing trades. I'm going to be much more exciting. You guys are going to be much more excited. It'll be a great time. For now, let's just keep on accumulating. That's my personal opinion. I'm just dollar cost averaging because I don't think this bull market is over. I'm just going to buy and hold and wait. And I'm going to buy more, hold, wait, buy more. And eventually, when it pops, I'll be making some good money. This cycle is just taking so much longer that it's just ugh, it's boring. It's boring, boring, boring. And hey, GT, did I check out the Hyatt hotels in downtown? The prices seem better. No, I don't think I checked out the Hyatt. Normally, when I go to hotels, typically I'm a Marriott guy, Marriott Bonvoy, whatever it's called. I always like that. But in this circumstance, let me go over here very fast. Let me see if I can find hotels, stays. Traveler. There you go. And that was a little rally that we were talking about as far as Bitcoin's concerned. You said Hyatt. Now let me see how much Hyatt costs. Your Hyatt Place has rooms in the $650 range. Oh yeah, those can be pricey. Now they got Hyatt Place Nashville Green Hills. That's $144 a night. Hyatt House Nashville downtown the Convention Center, where everybody's going to be, of course, for the Bitcoin convention. That's $382 a night. Dream Nashville. That's $403 a night. So they got different levels here. So let me go over here to the map very fast. All right, so you can see all the you can see all the Hyatts. Thompson Nashville by Hyatt, Hyatt House, Hyatt Centric Downtown, Hyatt Place Nashville, and Grand Hyatt. And then there's some, I guess, way out here. Hyatt Place. There's a cheaper one out here for $144. This one at Hyatt House, and not Hyatt House one out here. So what makes these two so good though? Like on the same freaking street. I wonder if they're the same building though. So let's go to Maps Nashville. Is Bitcoin about to break out? It's consolidating right now, but the momentum is kind of dying off, so it might have a fake out breakout if you ask me. Okay, here we go. So there's the event. And then is that the Hyatt right here? The pancake. There we go. Oh, I got to keep it like that. Oh, I hate when that happens. Yeah, so you got the Hyatt Centric right there. Then you got the Peacemaker. No, you got the Four Seasons Hotel. Hyatt Place right there. These prices look a little bit cheaper. Omni Nashville. Yeah, so you got a whole bunch of little hotels over here. I don't think my hotel is going to show up because I don't have... I don't even know where it is, to be honest. It's somewhere over here. Oh, is that it? No. Dream. It's somewhere over here, I think. But there's no more room, so I don't think it'll pop up. But yeah, so it's interesting little spot. Nashville definitely is expensive this week. I'll tell you that, though. It is definitely expensive. So many people kind of pop in there. Remember, it's not just people like me who like crypto. They're bringing freaking Trump here. So because Trump's going to be there, the media circus is going to follow him right into, well, you might have like 2 CNBC reporters and 2 Fox business report, like, you know, the Fox team, the Fox business team, the CNBC team, the Bloomberg team. You might have them. Now you got CNN, MSNBC, regular Fox News. You got the local news stations coming across for that one. You got the radio people there. You got a whole bunch of shit going on. And it's it's going to be a lot of people. Oh, God. Now the Secret Service is going to be all like, you know, oh, hey, you can't come in here. You got a backpack. Hey, you know, Secret Service is going to be crazy. I'm like, hey, man, there's a slanted thing. You know, there's a slanted roof over there. Shouldn't you be going investigating? Oh, man, yeah. It's going to be a shit show as far as security. That's why I'm not even bringing a backpack this time. Like, I'm bringing it, but I'm not bringing it to go inside of the convention. All I'm going to have is some nice clothes. That's it. I don't think my wallet for my cards. I don't think I need anything else. Honestly, I think that's all I need. Now we'll kind of, you know, wait to see how this pans out. But I think it's going to be a good convention here, to be for sure. And I think a lot of people will be excited about it. Bitcoin is at all-time highs for the most part. It's pretty close enough. So you're going to see people excited. Back in 2022, woo, I think they lost some money on that one because Miami was expensive. But now they're trying to say that this is going to be a global thing. So we might, this is in Nashville. Maybe the next one's going to be in Texas. Maybe it'll be in California. Maybe it'll be in New York. Who knows, But more people, I think, will have an opportunity to go and check it out. So maybe if you guys don't want to pay all the money to go fly out to Nashville, maybe you're in LA, like, fuck Nashville, I don't know. Okay, well, next time it might be in San Diego. Maybe you can drive down to San Diego, a little bit of a drive, I know, but you can still drive down to San Diego from LA and be like, hey, let me go check out some of these Bitcoin booths, kind of look around, see what's going on in the space, and just learn some stuff, right? I'll be making videos here while I can, but I think the tickets are kind of pricey at this point. Yeah. Festival pass, when I first started talking about this, I think the pass was like $300, but as we get closer and closer to the event, it gets more and more expensive. The whale pass is now $21,000. When I first started talking about this, it was like $5,000. Then you can get the 21% off with your Bitcoin, but now the Bitcoin's more expensive. Now the tickets are more expensive. It's brutal. It's brutal right here. After party ticket, I don't even know if I got a ticket to the after party. I don't even know if I need one. I got a media pass. Media pass is something completely different than all this other stuff. Yeah, we'll see how that turns out. But yeah, definitely a lot of things going on here right now. Definitely a lot of things going on right here. Crypto used to be so fun, but now it's a headache. I hate it. Welcome to regular investing. It can be a lot of fun here. It can definitely be a lot of fun, but I think for most people, you kind of just have to get used to some of these cycles here. I think Bitcoin will remain to be much more volatile. But again, I'm starting to sell off a lot of my Bitcoin when we start to break out and go between like a $80,000 to $100,000. I'm going to sell off a good amount of Bitcoin right there. And I'm going to see what happens up here if I want to sell more, if I think we can go higher. That Fundstrat guy on CNBC is always talking about Bitcoin's going to $150,000 this year. I'm hopeful. I don't know if it's going to happen, but I'm hopeful. So I want to see how it's going to work out. We'll see. We'll see for sure. We got to wish ourselves some luck on this front. But a lot of stuff's happening here pretty soon. We got Trump talking, Russell Brand, got RFK, Bitcoin Nashville overall. We also have, what else do we have? FOMC meeting coming out on the 31st, Jerome Powell coming out. There's a lot of stuff I think we got to look forward to. But the way this market has been going, we may break out to $104,000. Then we may go sideways for a few more months, and then we may go up to $125,000 to $140,000, and then we might have to wait a little bit longer. And it's really made this market a lot more difficult to try to sell to people. And I'm thinking for most people that want to hold for the long term, we're fine. But for those of you guys who kind of like me, actually, we love to do a lot of swing trading where you can just buy and watch all of the assets go up. We're going to have to wait until the altcoin season kicks off. And for me right now, when you look at all these charts, you're just going to have to buy and hold some of this shit for a while. There are some plays making moves like a MOG, a Pepe, some of these meme coins. But you're still going to have to hold these meme coins for quite a bit of time, which is going to be the biggest pain in the world because, if you guys are new to investing, oh my God, my MOG went down 10%, I sold it off. Then like literally 2 days later, it's up 40%. Like, oh, I hate myself. Happens so much during this cycle. And meme coins are definitely where the money is being poured into right now, right? So, but yeah, long term, it should definitely still be good. Natural gas, 12% bounce. Ooh, nice. About time. Natural gas has just been an abysmal disaster for me. I sold off, I think, a while ago, and I put the money back into oil. Just long-term dividend plays at this point. Long-term dividend plays. I kind of wish they did 2 of these in the States every year with another 2 overseas. That'd be interesting to see. I mean, I know they have a few different events. They got one here, they got one in Europe and some other places. But there are other events coming out. So like you have Rare Evo in Las Vegas. I asked them for media tickets, but I guess I didn't ask them soon enough. So they were like, no, we're not going to give you one. And I was like, oh shit, okay, I guess I'm not going here. But there is a Rare Evo if you guys wanted to check that one out. because they didn't let me get a free ticket as a media pass, I'm not really advocating for people going to this. Just has a little bit of pettiness in my heart, but it's there if you want to pay $350 or $1,000 for the VIP ticket. If you want to go, you can. It looks like it's from the 15th to the 17th of August, right? So if you guys want to go there, that is one thing you guys could do. I'd probably go to Vegas just to go to Vegas, but I'm on the 17th. I think I'm visiting a friend. Let me see what I can find this. Yeah, on the 17th, I'm visiting a friend right here. So I'll be in Philadelphia instead. I think I'm gonna try to go get some crab or some shit from Baltimore while I'm with them. So that'll be kind of fun. I think. Hold on a second here, guys. Let me open up an incognito window. Maps, Winchester County, Philly. Can't pronounce Philadelphia correctly. I'm not even going to try. Oh, Jesus. Philly. Oh, no. Oh, Jesus. All right. Winchester County, Philly. Okay, now I need to be PA, not VA. And there must be a lot of fucking Winchesters. County. Oh, wow. Okay, I don't know exactly where my friend lives in Philadelphia, to be honest. I'll just go over here. But I don't think Philadelphia is too far away from Baltimore, as far as my memory serves. Like, it's Westchester. My bad. I'm not looking at the whole different thing. So he lives out here in some nice neighborhood. There's some really nice houses out here. But yeah, he lives somewhere out here in the suburb areas where everything's all nice and green and nice houses and whatnot. Where are we at? His dad lives out here in Lancaster. I fucking love Lancaster. He doesn't live in the city, but he lives in some farm out here. Philadelphia is kind of really nice how they actually keep a lot of their nature. You know, I think people stick to the cities a little bit too much, but there are a lot of nice little farms out here. But yeah, Philadelphia, Wilmington, Baltimore. Yeah, it's not too far. I'm assuming that's not like a 5-hour drive or something like that. I'm assuming it's like a couple hours, 1 hour, something like that, maybe. But I want to go down there and get some broiled crab cakes. That's what I've been told to get from some of my friends from Baltimore. Boiled crab cakes. I'm not touching any of my alts until Bitcoin hits 100K. Yeah, you guys will see when the altcoin season kind of kicks off. I'm just very curious to see what happens to a lot of these things that we haven't been watching as of late. Like, we haven't been watching ADA. We have been watching Matic. We have been watching XRP just actually did some nice little stuff. But we have been watching a lot of these tokens from the old ages. You know, the Ethereum Classics and such. Maybe we'll have a real big move with those things down the road here. But I've been kind of investing a lot into meme coins and a lot of low market cap meme coins at that to see if they go big. Again, if you guys want to invest in low market cap meme coins, Blowfin is a good choice if you want to do leverage. But if you guys don't want to do leverage, Coinbase and Crypto.com also have a lot of options for you guys as well. I just like Blowfin because I can trade them with leverage. Open up a 2x long and just let it kind of cook for a little bit. Oh, that can be pretty juicy if you guys are willing to hold for a while, though, because those fees can eat away at it, but the potential returns, whoosh, you know how they can go. The Fed has a big vacay in Jackson Hole, Wyoming next month, which is always unnecessary. Always unnecessary. Always unnecessary. But they just spend so much money. They go all the bougie stuff over there. I don't understand it. I'm hoping for SHIB. SHIB is probably one of the easiest things to trade because it pops up for like 2, 3, 4 weeks, and then you just sell it right then and there. You don't even worry about the rest of it because it comes down so fast afterwards. It is insane how crazy that gets. Once you're consistently making over 5K a month trading, the price fluctuations get exciting. Yeah, you can really start to make some good money in a few seconds of time. Cardano and Polkadot, dude. Preaching to the choir, dude. I totally understand what you guys are saying. You guys just have to give it a little bit of time. Give it a little bit of time. You know, let's see what happens here. I'm hoping for the best as far as this stuff is concerned. But right now, Bitcoin's good. Ethereum's good. Solana's good. Meme coins are good. AI tokens are crap. OG tokens are crap. we gotta, we need to, we need to get something in there to get everybody juiced up, but we'll see. Long time on Milady, I got some Milady myself. I'll be breaking down some meme coins that I'm buying over the next few days. That could be a fun video as well. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow here. I'll be getting ready for Nashville coming pretty soon. So I'm going to be streaming for you guys today, tomorrow, and then Wednesday. I will be in Nashville Wednesday night. I will be in Nashville again Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I will get back here Monday. I will sleep the whole day, and I will try to stream when I wake up at night. So you guys will see a lot of stuff, but you guys will see me putting out lots of videos and content out there as well. I think one of the things I'm looking forward to here is taking my phone out there, and then I got my studio equipment with me, like all microphone and stuff like that. Record my gimbal, yada yada yada. Have some fun with that. And I think what I need to do, I cracked my phone. I have it upstairs, so I cracked the back of the screen of my phone, like that little glass thing. So I have to go hurry up and go to AT&T tomorrow and get a new iPhone. Have everything transferred over there, and then I'll have a brand new iPhone with a nice new case. And let's not drop that phone. I have had no case in my iPhone for about like a couple years now, and it's lasted a long time. I was smoking a cigar outside by my car on the way leaving the lounge, and I pulled out my keys, and my keys pulled out the phone, and then it dropped, and I was like, oh no. And yeah, it was brutal. It was brutal. But anyway, nice talking with you guys tonight. I will see you guys a little bit later on. Get ready for a lot more content coming out next week. I'm sorry this is taking so fucking long, but I'm paying a shit ton of money to get this right, and I don't want to rush it because it'll be a waste of a shit ton of money. So we'll see how this works out. And then I'll be asking you guys some poll questions later on. And one of them is, what do you guys think about me cloning my voice using AI and stuff like that, which could be interesting. For some of those longer scripts that I can't physically read because of my ADHD, I can't really read them, to be honest. I'm thinking of cloning my voice or using a fake AI voice that sounds realistic, so I'm paying for a good quality AI voice. And then I'm going to actually use that in some of my videos. And I'm talking about videos that like half an hour to 45-minute long videos. And I'm hoping that those do very well. I got to figure out how to do the scripts for those ones because they're a lot different than what I'm accustomed to with my 8 to 10 minute, 5-minute scripts and things like that. So see you guys tomorrow. I'll be posting a couple photos of myself at the lounge tonight.